Alright, you all should be able to see and hear the game, right? So anyway, this is Cabal, the DOS version that Capcom published in the West. Originally, it wasn't even a Capcom game. It was a TAD Corporation that developed this, and Fabtech published that game originally on arcades. Capcom seemed to have handled the MS-DOS port of this, for better and for worse. And when I say worse, I mean that this game actually moves too fast for me. I mean, not as fast as Sidearms, but still really, really abrasive at times. I'm thinking if it could be something wrong with DOSBox Pure, which is what's causing the problem. However, when I tried running this in regular DOSBox, the game would freeze if I held the fire button. I kid you not. Like, no matter how fast I move, it seems the bullets always find where I am before I get there. So I feel like there's some tracking to this. Alright, I'm gonna hide behind the wall here. Oh, but it goes away so fast. Look at it, just shot me on frame 1 on arriving. This is why I didn't have any high hopes for this version of the game. Because it just moves way too quickly. And I tried, like, lowering the cycles. It still doesn't work as well as I had hoped. Like, how do you react to things that just get you right away? You can't! Let me just go into the options. I think it was emulated performance. Put that down to 2750 cycles per second. Alright, I'm gonna try it in CGA mode or whatever. Maybe it'll actually run better? Oh no, that time you can't even hear the... can't even hear the bullets. Hey there, Patrick. The bullets do move a little bit more my pace. So maybe if you run it in this mode, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, it was only the Capcom that handled the DOS version on a publishing side. Oh god, you can barely see everything. Oh, I got hit there. Game over. So there's like 4 or 5 levels to this game. And you know what the worst part is? Each of them have 4 segments each. So you gotta go through like 4 screens before you can reach a boss, and then you go to the next level. And you only have like a finite amount of lives to do it all in. Ah, I got cornered. I think that's the real trick to get through Cabal, is that don't get in the corners, otherwise you just die. Hey there, NB. Some of them will just shoot at you at the very frame they're there. There's nothing you can do about it. I'm gonna start throwing my grenades in the middle, too. Maybe that's the strat. Oh, big points if you take down a building. Oh, there's the jig! We're finally seeing it for the first time. Ah, game over. Well, that sucked. Oh, guess what? You had to go all the way back to the beginning. Oh, new gun. So I think that just makes your spread a lot wider. So you get more, damage output per spot. Oh, there we go. Oh, I have no more grenades! What year did it come out on arcades? Well, this version is 98. Or 88. So I think it might have come out maybe a year or two earlier? I honestly don't know when the arcade version came out. But it was definitely a primitive-looking arcade game for its time. But it definitely has its fans. And it also has its, lookalikes. Like, Blood Brothers being one. Pirates being another one. Actually, Pirates may not have been done by, TAG Corporation. I think that might have been a different company that did that. Oh, the grenades keep disappearing. I can't get them. $1988. Oh, the arcade version was also 88. I see. That's my imitation of the music of this, by the way. Bleeps and bloops around, everybody. Seems like I take more hits if I'm moving to the right to dodge a shot. So maybe I'll start dodging left. Oh. Or maybe not. It's not always great. At least you can shoot through the wall. If you care to do it. It's just too bad the wall doesn't last long enough for ya. The graphic of the house, like, going down kind of broke. Wild Guns came out like a decade after and became superior to this. Well, anything would be better than this if it came out a decade later. Almost anything. If it has more superior hardware. I mean, I have played Wild Guns. It is a better experience. Even though I'm not as good as that game either. Ooh, headshot. Oh, that got me right on the leg, and that's where I store all my vital organs, too. Oh man, there was like 3 bullets coming at me at once. Western steampunk, that too. Close to Wild Guns in name only. But a game with Western steampunk that I really love was Wild Arms. And I wound up getting the PS2 version of Wild Arms 3. Well, granted it was probably the only version of Wild Arms 3. For like $10 or $15. Yeah. I think I usually get it at that price, too. Look, if we can see the jig more than twice, I at least did something. Other than just not die immediately. As soon as I say that, I die immediately. Oh, man. Just let a couple enemies go for too long, and it just... Whoops! Okay, that was the second my iframes expired, and, well, I couldn't get a good shot. I wish I was better at this game, because I can see there's some appeal to it. Of just moving around, just shooting at soldiers and tanks, and watching the destruction that you're leaving. Oh, I had to use a trackball? Well, I've never actually seen this cabinet out in the wild. But yeah, it seems this game runs too fast. Oh, that was my fault. In like standard colors. But in what, EGA mode? It stabilizes, at least. See, NB, when you say it like that, like you haven't seen anything with steampunk and western being bad, that means that you all have a homework assignment. I'm funny how like I say like this is not a school and I'm giving you homework. That you have to come up with at least one game that's Western and steampunk, but is somehow not bad or not good. I'm not serious, by the way, but because I imagine that would be impossible. Shit. I'd say we're gonna have to chalk this one up as not a win.
Cry like an anime fan on prom night.
I don't know about you, but I think from now on, when I do like these versus games or versus series, there has to be much better quality control as to what games I end up playing. Because a lot of the DOS ports that I've been doing have been absolutely dicey at best. And I'm not kidding when I mean at best. The rest of them are just downright rank. Wait, did I run out of grenades already? Do I think I could do better in the arcade version? No! The only way I could do better on the arcade version is like, you could just keep going after you game over. Here, you go back to the beginning. Alright, I think this is gonna be my last try. And if I don't beat it, then I guess we'll just stop with this game. Oh wow, that just picked me off on the thigh. Alright, so yeah, I've had enough of that.